1, 2, 3, go.
Let's go.
Right. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Alpha Beta Gold. I'm Cameron James. With me, as always, Microsoft's finest, Justin Vitale, Jason Porter, and Just Matt. We are here again. And I figured to start off the show, I have something to say, which comes as no surprise to anybody.
Who knew?
So
Cameron,
I
imagine.
did the Game Pass this past 5 days.
Yes.
The $1 thing that you get from it. And I have to say, Game Pass is not good. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Bro, you played Ori for like 3
on.
nights in a row. That's all you were doing. I saw you. You showed up on my fucking friends list.
And I enjoyed Ori. I thought Ori was great, and I would love to
Yeah,
play
it was good, right? And then play the second one.
I'm never playing a 2D platformer on a fucking mouse and keyboard.
I don't blame
reason
you.
why I think Game Pass is not good is because simply the catalog on it is not that great. And I don't care what any dude.
Yeah,
I looked at the PC catalog and the Xbox catalog. It's almost.
Listen, I'm getting Elite Dangerous next week, like on Tuesday, or on Thursday, and like nobody responded to that in the thread. So like,
because I was like, I don't care.
I'm gonna hold true to Jason on that. I'm gonna experience it, regrettably, with a controller first. But if I like what I feel, and I like what I experienced, then I will be jumping full balls deep into the PC version and get myself a flight stick. But the fact that it's coming to console and I can experience it free first is that's
with the controller, it might.
Yeah,
with the controller, it might be good. It just so long as you're not using the actual keyboard and a mouse, like it's impossible.
So there is mouse and
keyboard
keyboard input, but I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna use your controller.
No, it sucks.
The analog sticks it's life for a flight sim, right? But like,
yeah,
I'm old school, and I fucking unfortunately had to deal with fucking X-Wing TIE Fighter on a mouse and keyboard. But I don't want to really talk about that experience right there on this podcast. Anyway,
so I just don't think the catalog. I think it's a cool concept, and I like having the games, but. Literally, if you're not into Halo and Gears of War, who the fuck cares? That's all it is. It's every Halo, every Gears of War. There's really nothing else on it. To
counterpoint you, Microsoft Flight Sim is on there.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's a huge game. Your computer, my computer couldn't handle it. Bad idea. But any first party anything Bethesda puts out now is going to be on there, that's huge.
It's not worth $15 a month. It really reminds me of, hold on. My best description of it is
$15 a month. You got the ultimate?
No, I'm paying $1. I canceled it. I think the best way for me to describe how I feel about Game Pass is like when Netflix first came out, where it was like a cool idea, but there was like really nothing like
there's still nothing on Netflix, and people fucking buy into that. But anyway,
I mean, some of the shows on it that you can get are pretty good.
What? Oh, The Magicians? Okay.
Fuck you. Fuck you and saying anything about The Magicians.
I'm sorry, Matt's judging right now. I can feel him judging me, and I'm sorry.
And you know you fucking like Stranger Things, so shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah,
Castlevania is really fucking good.
Yeah,
too.
Castlevania was really good. Actually, I never got past the fucking halfway through the second season though. But yeah, no, Castlevania is really good.
The third season gets a little weird.
I got to be honest. Like if you're talking about Netflix shows, like I'm balls deep into the fucking Transformers shit. So like, yeah, I gotta be honest. The minute that have you watched that yet, Matt? No,
not yet.
Not yet.
No, you don't.
I need to be in a good headspace for Transformers.
Bro,
I have a lot of other things I'm
good.
working on Funimation right now.
The guy who does the voice for Optimus Prime, he's a fucking kid. He's a teenager. He does the voice for Optimus Prime. Like, you've peaked. You've peaked at 16 years old. Congratulations. Like that's it. There's no going forward. You are Optimus Prime now. Show's great. Show's great.
Cool.
But anyway, yeah. So, I'm just saying, like, I think it's a cool concept, the idea, but I just think it's like Netflix. It's not good yet, so that's why I can't cite you real quick. So because I also played 4 different games as we roll in here into what we've been playing. I've played 4 different games in the past 3 days. I've played Observation, which was awfully controlled. I played Shadow Warrior 2. Which was funny, but I don't like Doom, so I didn't like that game. I played Bloodstain, Ritual of the Night, and it was cool, but it controls really difficultly on mouse and keyboard because some of the stuff, like it tells you can do like combos and you can't really do it with the keys. So that was weird. And then I just started playing Golfing with Your Friends, and I'm just as bad as that game as I am with.
I gotta put this out there. golf games, when you play them casually with your friends, I have never really enjoyed maybe Mario Golf. But when you play golf games with your friends, there's something that's very, very cutthroat and competitive about it, and very
Yeah.
because you can sit back and enjoy it, and like just like we're doing now, and just kind of bullshit and like shoot the shit, but also get excited about nailing a fucking eagle on a par 5. Like golf games are probably the most underrated party games that you could play.
I'll valid that. I can
Yeah,
on
it's
that.
just a good time. It's because it's laid back, it's chill. It's like playing online poker. No,
Well, I've been playing a lot of Monopoly with people on PlayStation, and that shit gets fucking violent and cutthroat. And like when one of us knows we're gonna go where we're gonna lose, we bet, we sell, we give all of our properties to another player, and then bankrupt ourselves. To
Did you-
fucking,
last week.
Did you
fuck
say
with the rest of the
Monopoly or
team.
Magic the Gathering? I'm not sure.
Mon-
Which...
Oh, how's that
I
going?
mean, it could go either way.
Are you a dungeon king yet, or dungeon leader, or what the fuck you call it?
Dungeon Master? I'm still
Yeah.
reading my books. I realized that Dungeon Master's guide book is really more about the world building aspect as opposed to just
you gotta
rules and general
Yeah,
gameplay.
you got to know
So
the world. You got to know what you're setting into. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
It's
focusing more just on the monster manual and
Matt,
the
did you
player's
play
manual
Magic?
just to learn.
Did you play Magic or you?
I
Pokemon?
dabbled a little bit with Magic back
When
in
did
the
you
day,
dabble?
but not
When did you
like
dabble?
probably like early 2000s.
Yeah, no, I need sets. I need names here. No,
Oh,
then you didn't
no.
dabble. No, if you can't name names, then you didn't
This
dabble.
is so nerdy.
Yeah, why am I a nerd, Cameron?
I don't know. Why don't I ask Batman?
You
Which
can't
one?
own one fandom and claim to be a nerd, bitch.
What does that mean?
It's true.
One fandom? What does that word mean?
I can't slow blink
Moving
hard.
on.
I can't slow blink hard. Anyway, moving on. You can't
No,
own one. You can't own one fucking thing and claim to be a nerd. Like here we are
What?
talking about Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering.
Okay, you could be a nerd for being obsessed with comic books and for collecting
No,
action
you are.
figures.
You are. I'm not trying to
video
deny it.
games.
I'm just
You
trying
can
to.
you can have a soul nerdiness. You can have a soul.
Matt and I are on a different level than you are.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could.
That's all I'm
I'm still
suggesting.
cool though.
You're what? I mean,
Anyway, like Matt said,
you both
moving
have
on.
hair.
What are you guys
You all
playing?
three have hair, and I'm sitting here with a hat on. So
Matt, I thought you were gonna.
I'm sorry.
Matt, I thought you were gonna come back to breakfast. with me.
I'm
Damn
sorry.
it.
I'm just
Oh, good
I'm
pick.
just
Oh, what is
shocked by
that?
that
Oh, good
statement.
pick.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
trying to get Elizabeth over there, but
No, that was
love
a good
her.
move.
Oh,
That was a good one. You
I
moved.
love her.
She's back there.
Yeah, she's the only fucking companion that didn't fucking choke. Let's talk about Resident Evil.
Trace
over
doesn't
here.
choke in God of
True.
War.
But
Yeah,
as
he ain't no
I was
bitch.
saying, hold on. But as I was saying before, yes, I will agree, Justin. Ori and the Blind Forest is really good.
It was really good, right? The
Yeah,
second
it
one,
was
the
cool.
second one actually, surprisingly enough, really even better. And that's why I want you to experience it with a controller though. Ori and the Blind Forest though.
I should get gold medals for beating that game with fucking bouncing keys. I wanted to throw my computer.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that, dude. I would.
Don't do
No, I could never.
I
Yeah,
don't
no.
want to talk
Ori and the Blind Forest, excellent experience.
So I guess you're still playing Destiny then? That's where you're at still? And Will-O-Wisp?
No, I was actually playing something new this week. What was I playing?
Must not be that interesting.
It's a new season in Destiny, Matt. Don't fucking hate. You know what it's like.
I put like fucking. I did that first mission on the new season, and I think I've come to the conclusion that I might be like done.
Did you see Lance Riddick do the fucking? Have you seen the meme?
I was pissing my pants laughing with him doing that shit. Like we need new weapons to clap cheeks across the galaxy.
Guardian. I was like, yo, what is this guy? Who is you? Who are you right now? Fucking.
I did see that mission that came out for the
the
exotic one. It's really cool, but I just don't feel like playing it.
Bro, like Dead Space horror kind, but like
terrifying shit.
Not for nothing.
There we go.
You get to the end of the mission, and like there's like I'm sure you've seen it and you've read into it by now. There's a guardian that's strung up by like whatever the
darkness plants.
Right? We don't even know, but like as somebody who's been who's played Bungie games, a Bungier.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't know. As somebody who's played Bungie's games,
Bungie?
you get to that mission and you're just like, oh, so it's the flood, right? Like, because that was literally the reaction that my friends and I all had. Oh my god, what's happened to him? It's the dark. No, it's the flood. It's a parasitic organism, and like, God help me if Bungie goes in that direction. Fucking shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you.
So you're not playing anything other than Destiny.
Not really.
Is what we're getting at here. And something that you can't remember, and obviously isn't that great. Jason, how about you? So, you beat Hellblade.
I did.
And we lied to you the whole time. You couldn't die. There's no permadeath.
But it actually said there was in the game. And
there's not.
Turns out there's not.
Bullshit.
That's why it's funny when you were talking about it, I was smirking, and Matt was texting me like 2 episodes ago about
this 2 episodes. That was like 6 episodes ago.
Was it really?
This whole like the last couple of episodes have been predicated on a lie.
Yeah, that's when I started like a month and a half ago.
Is it your neck yet? Oh, it's over, man. You're done. You're done.
So fucked.
The best was last week when we were like, oh, it must be a glitch in your game, man. It's back to your arm. Like, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Well, I was so concerned, like I was just going to fucking rage quit because I didn't want to start it over again.
Did you realize what to do at the end boss right away? Because I didn't. I was like flustered. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And then I realized what you're supposed to do. And I was like, oh.
No. And I held off.
So did I.
I fought through like, I think it was like halfway through. They weren't. You can't classify it as waves because like you didn't like a group didn't spawn and then come like as you would take one off, another one would come on. I made it through probably, I don't know, 14 or 15 of them before I finally got like cornered and somebody like did a melee attack and just kind of like pushed me back into someone else who brought that giant 2-headed axe down. And I'm like, fuck. But no, it was good.
Cool ending.
I even went back and started a new game because I think I missed like 7 or 8 of the lore stones.
Mm-hmm.
So I started a new game, set it to easy, and now that I knew what was coming, I didn't pull any punches. I was just pretty much every single enemy I got to, I was just running up, doing a melee to kick them back, and then bring down
the shit out of them.
Attack. But yeah, got all the lore stones and platinumed. Good game. It was fun.
Other than that, playing anything else or no?
A ton of
Elite
Gemstone
Dangerous?
This past week. No, Elite Dangerous is going to be tonight. I haven't had a chance to play that in like a week and a half.
I'm excited to play this next week. I'm excited.
It's very fun.
I have been looking forward to this for quite some time, and the fact that they announced it on Games because like I've been on the fence about it, but now that I get to experience it, and I know I don't have to drop any money on it right away, and I get to actually be like, okay, is this going to be something I'm interested in, or is this? I'm sure I'm going to be because like I had my No Man's Sky boner was like it was Cameron knows that I was incredibly.
I don't know anything about your boner.
Yep, shut up. I'm sure Jason.
He knows that boner intimately.
I'm sure you experienced the same thing that I did with No Man's Sky. Is that you first get into it when it first came out, and I was like, "Fuck, this is not it." And then like now it's like there's pets. I can breed animals and fuck them like Pokemon and shit and ride them around and like do all this stuff, and then you can breed new ones and like what this game is. What No Man's Sky has been, what Hello Games has been able to accomplish with No Man's Sky is amazing. Like it continues to surprise me and impress me, and now it is a lot closer to the game than that I thought it was going to be, that I had expected, than what it was then when it first came out. So I'm very excited about Elite Dangerous because it's been out for quite some time. And I'm looking forward to playing it for free and probably dropping money on it.
I think the full game, you can get the full game for like $20.
$30, I think total. Yeah,
I bought it when it was like $19.95 a couple years ago.
Like I said, if I like it, which I probably will. If it grabs me, then I'm definitely going to play it. And by the way, I've been playing Magic the Gathering Arena on Android because it just came out in pre-release. So excited about that. Mm-hmm. So that's what I've been playing every night when I'm not on my console. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you are going to buy the game, do a search on do a search on Best Buy. Just like put the HOTAS in stock, because I think it took like a week and a half for it to get to me, because they're always out of stock online. But
did BioShock Infinite actually come out on that generation?
And Matt, what are you playing?
Yeah,
it did.
PS3,
yeah. PS3, 360. Yeah.
Matt, moving on to you.
I'm still playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. It's fun. Enjoying it. It's all weird and goofy, just as I would expect. It's like
are you on zero? Oh, Like a Dragon. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So it's honestly, it's like they just basically, the best way that I can put it, I think I might have said this last week, it's almost like they took the Yakuza series and then they just took the South Park Stick of Truth and Fractured Butthole concept and just made it like, did it like that. So like I'm running around now, the main character, like it's funny because he gets like the hero class, and his outfit is he's got like a red suit on and like a white dress shirt underneath it, but it's like his sleeves are rolled up, he's got the black gloves, and he's got a baseball bat with barbed wire on it and the red ascot, so he's like Negan. But I literally went to like a store where you buy weapons, and it's a fucking sex shop. So now I'm running around with this super powerful giant like vibrator, and it's hilariously powerful. Yeah, it's exactly. I was like, dude, why I'm running around with the dildo? This is hilarious. But it's, you know, like just the characters are funny, and it just doesn't take itself too seriously. So I'm enjoying that. That's pretty much the only thing that I'm really playing right now. I've been kind of tooling around with the idea. It came out 3 weeks ago now, I think. The latest Ease game.
Oh yeah, those I always wanted to fuck with those.
I love those games so much. I just was like, do I want to do this right now or not? Like, I'm not sure. There was a demo that came out for it, and I wasn't like crazy about the demo, but I was kind of fucking around on the subreddit before for Ease, and I was like, is it just me? Like, is the game really as good as people, like everybody says it is? And somebody was like, that demo is like really not great because it just throws you into a situation. There's no context. Like, they don't really tell you how to do anything, and you're on a time limit. You have like 10 minutes. So it's like really weird. So I just didn't like it, but everybody who's been playing it, it's like 8.5 or like a 9 in terms of like all around good experience. So I might buy that. We'll see. So then I'll have 2 RPGs going at the same time. And then this coming Tuesday, the Curse of the Dead Gods comes out on PlayStation 4, Xbox, I think all the Xboxes, and Switch. I mean, it's been out on Steam for PC for like a year now. It's a Hades kind of game. It's the best comparison. So looks fun. I know I sent you the video the other night. You said you like the art style. Looks cool. It's only going to be $20, so I'll probably fuck with that as well. But that's pretty much it for me. Oh, it's Marlena returned. Oh.
It's a dog, dude. I don't
watch.
I go like I do the finger thing to my wife. I don't snap at the wife. I don't. God fucking help me if I snapped at the wife.
So that's it for me.
The only thing I will say before we move on here is there was a game that I might fuck with. And I will have it inside. I'm trying to make sure that my Xbox account thing is viewed offline because I don't want anyone to know what I'm going to be playing.
Dude, you can hide all you want, but I know ways to find out what the fuck you're playing.
As soon as you get an achievement, it's all on paper.
No, not even that. No, there's other ways. Then
I might just not play it.
It's all. What is it? Please tell me.
Come on.
Text us.
I was going.
Come on.
Hello, Kitty.
Because it was talked about. And I don't
have to justify it, dude. I play weird.
I don't like. No, it's not weird. I don't like losing, and this isn't my type of game. But I was gonna play Final Fantasy 12.
Whoa!
Do it.
Go ahead.
Do it.
I heard. I know it's free on Game Pass, but I heard it plays like shit.
Not really.
No, it does not.
Game Pass, on PC, I heard it's really bad.
Oh, on console, it runs fucking.
I'll say on console, it's like butter, but
on PC, I heard it's really bad.
Yeah, especially when you turn it up to 2 or 4 times speed and you're running around like a crack addict, fighting battles.
Vaughn's like gone, yo. Oh, the sewers. Oh, remember the sewers? Yeah, no problem now. No problem.
So I might dip into that, but we will find out. So now I am in a.
Wow. Yeah. So like Final Fantasy 12, Cameron, traditionally all Final Fantasy games are like turn-based, right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we all voted for Final Fantasy 12 was that yes, it's still turn-based, but it has a different kind of battle mechanic system built within it called the Gambit system, where you can assign, like if your character drops below a certain health percentage, an automatic action would occur, and then like you can stack them in terms of importance, right? So like if the first threshold is met, they're going to attack. If the first threshold is not met, they're going to cure themselves. So you can stack potions and attacks and things like that. And I think it was like 12 or 13 different things.
And you can do it with each character, and you can have it to the point where like when
they do all the fighting for you. You don't have to do shit, which was great, because if you knew how to equip your characters and what gambits to put on them, you didn't have to do fucking shit during battle, and they just
still Shrine of Miriam leveling up. Just fucking going on a circuit.
Matt knows, yo. You evil fuck, yo. Shame.
Jason, what were you gonna say?
Yeah. So when your party's running, what's up?
Sorry. Zodiac Spear. I'm sorry. I'm just still
when your party is running around and like you get in range of an enemy, like you'll target that enemy and then everything will freeze until you select if you want to manually do that battle or if you want to activate one of your gambits. And if you just activate to like the auto battle and your guys are set up the right way, I mean, you just literally put the controller down and sit back and watch them just do everything. It's phenomenally great.
It was my that, and that's why I will fight to the death for that Final Fantasy over all the others, because it took the tediousness out of random battles. Like it really made it okay. Like I can actually stack my party and have them do things the way I want without me having to fucking think about it beforehand, which looks like chess. Like, don't get me wrong, like I love that, but now you can actually now you're pre-moving all your chess pieces, which is great. It was great.
Yeah. And the story's good too. It's not like, boy saves queen kind of thing.
No, because
it's like the main character is just a fucking street rat.
I wouldn't even call Vaughn the main character because
he's not.
Ash and even all of them have, they're all just as important. Like I don't feel like, except for that fucking kid, whatever that fucking kid's name was. What's that kid's name?
All right. Well, sounds like we can bone over. Freaking Final Fantasy 12 all fucking night.
We did that last week.
Yeah. We're gonna move on. We'll talk about that if I decide to play it. We can discuss it.
Okay.
There you go. I'll give you guys that next week. So, but once
again, I text you, by the way.
I know it's too late. I already told Jason you couldn't do something.
Fuck.
Once again, this is Why Am I Nerd presents Alpha Beta Gold. Where you can follow us on Instagram, Why Am I Official, Facebook.com/Why Am I Nerd, and listen to new episodes every Monday on YouTube and your favorite podcast service. So this week's bracket's a little different. It's less games, only 32. And the way we did it was because it's PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii. We all picked 8 games that we really enjoyed that we would like to see get like a remaster, remake. Now, the catches, though, that I thought would be interesting is if the game is almost like...
I thought it was favorites, not remake, remaster. That's why I put fucking Mass Effect 2 on there. I asked that twice.
I know, but then I mean, that's fine. We get to
go that way too.
Yeah, but I think like the remake, remaster, favorite, fine, whatever game. The moral of the story is whatever game, like we could do whatever. I mean, I was under the impression it was more of like what game we would like to see.
I literally was very point blank about it, and I was like favorites, right? Not and yeah, and you were like yes.
Oh well, I forgot. I was probably drunk.
Well, this episode.
So anyway, no. It's only you that did that wrong. Everyone else did everything fine.
Oh, blame it on Justin.
Well, fine.
Blame it on the Xbox guy, right? Blame it on the Xbox guy. You're just soaking up that Game Pass fucking perks right now.
So hold on. So here's what I thought would be an interesting way to approach each round. Is it's not so much of what game deserves a remake. It's like what game would deserve it because of like, let's say it's, I don't know, a game that Justin, you think is flawless and doesn't need it, like doesn't need like a remaster or whatever it is. But there's another game that's just as good, but there's
I wouldn't have.
Hold on. Let me finish. But then there's like something about the other game that you'd be like, you know what, this game's really good, but if it fixed this, it would be better. Like, trust me, like like I'm like the game doesn't have to be. If the game's flawless, and yeah, if you think it's perfect, I wouldn't expect you to vote for it. I would expect you to vote for.
There's one game on my list that I think is flawless, and I wouldn't have put it on that list if I thought we were talking about remakes and remasters because I thought it was
everyone's game is like a perfect game. That's why it's gonna be interesting to approach it this way. Because nobody picked a shitty game. Literally, like,
obviously.
Yeah, like every game
There's
is
8 of them. We all had to pick 8 fucking games.
This guy over here threw some curveballs.
You went to fucking all right.
No,
all
but
right.
anyways, here
I know Matt and I probably picked 3 or 4 of the same games.
No. Okay, so
Karen and I up each other's asses with our selections.
Yeah, we had like the same exact thing almost. So I randomly generated it, and here we go. So the first round we have Donkey Kong Returns, BioShock.
Who the fuck picked Donkey Kong Returns?
Cameron, clearly.
I like that game.
Listen,
BioShock.
Look, I don't like BioShock because I couldn't get into it for any reason. I could not. I love Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, and I'll own it on the toilet I was taking a shit on when I beat it. But I will.
Awesome. So many fucking times, exactly. And the fact that I will again.
What's up, Matt?
Go ahead, Matt. What? You're muted, bro.
You're muted.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Yeah, we can't hear you.
But Matt votes BioShock. I will vote BioShock on this as well.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Matt. Let's fix that.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yes.
Okay, that was weird that
won.
No.
BioShock won. Yes, BioShock won.
Yeah, that was my selection, which is what I texted Cameron on the side as I want to change my vote to Infinite because I hadn't realized.
Jason, I'm assuming you're picking BioShock too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, BioShock wins that shit, dude. That was my choice.
All right. So next game, Mass Effect 2, Stick of Truth.
Stick of Truth.
Personally, I don't like Mass Effect because then again, I haven't given 2 a chance because I hated number 1 so bad.
2 is a different game than 1. It's a totally different game.
I'm picking Stick of Truth.
I don't like that 2 of my games are going up against each other right now. I'm not comfortable.
Is Matt frozen?
I'm not
no, I think he's looking at the ground. I think he's texting me.
No, I think he's frozen.
No, he looks frozen.
He doesn't frozen.
Matt, can you give us a thumbs up? Uh-oh. It's not me this time, guys. Yeah, Matt's
not. I'm assuming he's going to be texting me in a second, telling me there's something wrong. So we will put a post.
We're going to hold on right now. We're going to pause this. Oh, hey.
Am I back?
No, turn that.
Yeah,
we don't want to see that. There you go. Now you're on the other screen. The other.
Good.
Goodness gracious! I don't know what the fuck happened there.
It wasn't me for a change.
Yeah, we're rotating a little bit, but so Matt, just so you know, filling in. Welcome back, everybody.
Sorry.
The Stick of Truth got the nod over Mass
That's
Effect
okay.
2.
Honestly, well, because Mass Effect's already getting a remaster.
By the way, hold on.
Pretty good.
Matt, in your absence, though, both of these games were my choices, and I'm a little butthurt that I had to suffer through this because, like I previously.
You could have waited until I got back.
No. Stick of Truth was clearly the obvious answer in this because Mass Effect 2 is already seeing a remake. So, like, yeah, I'm gonna go with Stick of fucking Truth.
It's coming out next month or May or whatever.
So I'm buying that shit. Did you know that if you don't romance Tali or Garrus, that they fucking form a romance? Did you know?
No, listen, because I played FemShep and I fucked Garrus, so it was okay.
See, I played FemShep and I went for Tali. So I mean, hey.
All right. Anyway,
let's go.
Here we go. So round number 3, and I'm so stoked.
Matt, play
both
Cameron. Wait, Cameron, play Mass Effect 2 when it comes out, Meryl.
Play Mass Effect 2, yeah.
Play
Mass Effect 1 sucked. All right. So both these games, I'm a little butthurt at this next round because both these games are my pick. So
just fucking say it.
2 Human and The Darkness.
The Darkness.
I'm going with 2 Human. I did not like The Darkness at all. I thought that game was awful.
Jackie Estacado all the way.
I thought that game was
2 Human would have
awful,
potential to be a pretty good game.
Fuck The Darkness. That shit was terrible.
Yes, but it could be better.
2 Human could be good. 2 Human could have been really good if they didn't do the stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
Analog
Silicon Knights had potential
bullshit.
with 2 Human, but no, The Darkness. Fuck that game.
I will say Warframe is kind of what what 2 Human could have been. So, Jason, what are you picking?
Haven't played.
Yeah, 2 fucking human, baby. It's going all the way.
Right.
Early. I put 2 baby as the fucking game.
Fucking yeah, 2 baby because it's a game for fucking babies.
Fuck you. Moving on, we have Black Flag versus Super Meat Boy. I loved Black Flag, and I would love to see that game get.
I thought you said you hated Black Flag because of the ship combat.
I
agree. I'm going to go with Matt on that.
I hated the ship. I hated the ship combat, but I really liked.
That was the majority. That was the whole point of the game. I didn't play it.
I like pirates, and I liked being a pirate and running around and doing that shit. So
I'm going to vote for Black Flag too. And it's not because I don't like Super Meat Boy, but because Super Meat Boy really holds up. So if you remade that game, what's going to necessarily be that much dramatically
That's why I'm
different?
butthurt, because I thought this was a fucking favorites list. So like my whole fucking.
Well, Cameron didn't communicate very well because he's not an
So now like all the games I picked are fucked, right?
Jason, what are you picking?
I have not played either, but I'm going to pick Black Flag because I am going to start that sometime this week.
I'm leaving. Wheatley's taking over for the rest of the night.
All right.
Okay,
Next up,
put Skyler in front of the
this is a good one. I actually like this one. Epic Mickey versus
dog ass
Alan Wake.
Who picked Alan Wake?
Cameron did.
Pick that garbage ass.
Cameron fucking did.
Garbage ass game. I'm picking the other one. Whatever. No,
Mickey.
Fuck Alan Wake. That game was crap.
Let's go.
That was one of mine, and that is a super fun game.
Epic Mickey was good, but Alan Wake was garbage. It was garbage.
Would we like to roll a dice, or would we like to flip a coin?
Flip a coin. So you didn't do frickin' what's it called? Control yet? I take it.
What's up
for the Alan Wake? I played some of the Alan Wake.
I haven't.
No, it's fucking Jason.
No, I it's on my PS4 right now.
Got it. Oh, cool.
Okay,
I download.
Heads is Alan Wake. Tails is Mickey.
Heads is Alan Wake. Tails.
Fucking Mickey.
The coin wins.
All right. Next up, we got Far Cry 3 and Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Far Cry 3.
I'm picking Far Cry 3.
That game was really fucking cool.
I told you the definition of insanity.
Yeah, that game was fucking sweet, though.
That was my first Far Cry game, and that shit.
Me too.
Fucked me up, man. Like,
I remember the first time I went swimming in that game, and I was like, "Oh, this water is like really cool looking, but it's also kind of murky." And then I look, and I'm like, "Is that a? Oh fuck! It's a, it's a shark."
So, ever since my wife watched me play through Far Cry 3, she has played every subsequential. She's played every game since then.
Sasquatchal.
That was a hard word for me. She has played every Far Cry game since then, and she has beat them into the ground long before I do, because I play Destiny.
Far Cry New Dawn sucked. I think that's what it's called.
Wasn't that bad?
The
fact 5 sucked.
Yeah, New Dawn was terrible because you got to the end boss, and if you didn't progress a certain amount of time, you were fucked.
I couldn't even finish Far Cry 5. I got like a third of the way through. And
Far Cry 5 was interesting because it ended with the nuke going off regardless, right? Like, there was nothing you could do against that fucking dude, whatever his that fucking religious fanatic motherfucker. I didn't even play it. I just watched my wife fucking play it.
That whole game was just...
It wasn't that bad. I enjoyed it. The combat was really good. Fucking blowing shit up and stuff.
I really did not like that one.
I'm going to go with Far Cry.
It's too late anyway.
Yeah, so we moved on.
You're overruled.
So next we have a game called Remember Me. Yeah. Or Transformers War for Cybertron.
Oh, that was so good. I'm going to go for Cybertron on that one. That was such a good game. Who picked
I'm going Cybertron.
Cameron picked Remember Me.
No, I didn't.
Picked Remember Me.
I have no idea Remember Me is.
Both of those were your games, Jason?
No, Cybertron was me and
Cybertron, the War for Cybertron, man, that game was good. Sorry, Jason.
Right. Next up, we got this is gonna be a tough one.
Is it
Skyrim versus Arkham Asylum?
Well,
Arkham Asylum. Because I think Skyrim's really fucking good. That's why my argument with Arkham Asylum is the ending of that game sucks and they need to fix it. So I would like to see them remake that and redo that ending.
This is going to be an unpopular opinion here, and I'm just going to go.
You think Arkham City is the best?
Skyrim has already seen a remaster, so by default, my vote is going to go to Arkham.
I didn't even need to flip the coin.
Yeah. Only because it's the right thing to do, and Skyrim definitely has seen the whatever edition that is called. Like, and I can't.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest. Like, you get mods and stuff on console, like special edition, whatever the fuck it's called. They've released it on 47 platforms. You can play it on a goddamn Samsung.
Todd Howard. I was gonna say Todd Howard's gonna come out soon, and he's gonna be like, now you can play Skyrim on your Samsung refrigerator.
You can. People have done it, dude. Like, it's a thing.
Apparently, you can play The Witcher 3 on your Tesla, which is fucking weird. I can't even believe I'd ever say those words. Yeah.
All right, next up.
Future's awesome.
We got Dante's Inferno.
Yes.
And Dead Space.
Fuck.
I'm mad. I've never seen Matt so conflicted in my life.
No, I have to go with Dante's Inferno. I have a very special relationship with the concept, with the poem, the Divine Comedy. I have a very special relationship with that, and I love that fucking game. I think that deserves the craziest of remakes.
See, I'm intimately familiar with both these games, and Matt's not wrong. Dante's is
platinum trophy on Dante's Inferno. Just saying,
very good.
It is, yeah,
very good. But I'm gonna go for Dead Space because that shit, Visceral put out something that was wholly unique and really kind of did something at the time where EA was the devil, where now Activision is. But I digress. But EA put something out from one of their studios that was very different from what I had expected. And Visceral Games definitely delivered on that. Now, that said, Dead Space 3 is terrible, and I don't recommend anybody ever plays that game ever. But Dead Space 1, the initial one, yes.
If you haven't played it, you need to play it.
That gets my vote.
I agree. Jason, what about you?
I'm out. Haven't played either.
So I do think then for Matt, I think Dante's Inferno would be dope if they gave it a remake, but I got to go for Dead Space because I just,
Anybody out there who's listening to this and you're not familiar with Dante's Inferno, though, go watch the trailer they used to like market that game, like the pre-rendered trailer, which was fucking awesome, and then go watch gameplay of it. The best comparison, and I know some people will say it's like Devil May Cry or God of War, but the combat and the environments in that game are so fucking crazy good. Yeah, it's so well done, and I was so pissed off that they never made a sequel to that game. Wasn't that actually made by Visceral as well?
Devil May Cry?
No, I think Dante's Inferno was made by Visceral.
I'm sorry, Dante. No, it was not.
Well, while you guys look that up, we're gonna go on to the next round here. It's gonna be Final Fantasy 13-2.
Yeah, it was made by Visceral.
It was made by Visceral. Look at that shit! Wow.
Games and published by Electronic Arts. So you're giving all these thumbs up to Visceral, and they made a fucking top-notch game.
So that was at the height of their fucking shit. Not for nothing, like, because I mean, they put out Dead Space and then they put out Dante. Like, good for them. Like, where are they now? Yeah. Oh, that's right. EA absolved them. That's right. Just like Westwood.
Next.
Fucking Max.
All right. As I said, Final Fantasy 13. Oh my God, can I go?
Sorry, there's salt there, Cameron. There's a lot of salt there.
Final Fantasy 13-12 and Halo 3. There's no way in fucking hell I'm picking Halo
13, 3. 13-12? That makes absolutely no sense.
13-2.
13-2.
Halo 3, because 13-2 is garbage. Yeah, I said it. I don't know who picked it. And I'm sorry if I said that. It was garbage.
13-2 was amazing.
13-2 or Halo 3?
13-2 had jobs. What was her name? No. Lightning? No. Fuck that shit. Fuck that.
Halo
3. Which one are you thinking it is?
No, Lightning. Lightning was 13.
Right.
Yeah, I almost said Yuna there with her guns, and that was 10-2, and I realized
10-2 was horrible.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Lightning wasn't in 13-2.
Yeah.
Lightning was Sarah, was her sister.
Oh, you're right.
Coin.
No. You're right. Oh,
Lightning was in 13. Lightning Returns, but 13-2 is the time travel back and forth, back and forth.
Right.
All right, Matt, go to the coin.
I was thinking of the third one. I apologize.
Oh, I gotta coin this.
Well, you said Halo 3, right?
Yeah, Tails is Halo 3.
Please don't.
Doesn't
Halo.
Tails.
Fuck.
It doesn't even deserve
Sorry.
a remaster.
Look at this weird like ad that's on here of this like lady sitting on her couch where I guess
That's
she
awkward,
like lost weight or maybe gained weight. I don't know.
Anyway, moving on, we have Borderlands 2 and The Last of Us.
Oh God, help us all! Though
I don't think The Last of Us needs anything to be touched. So I'm going Borderlands 2.
I don't want to vote for either one of these.
I'm going for Borderlands. I'm going with Cameron on this one.
I don't think The Last of Us needs anything. So I'm out on voting for that game.
I don't want to vote for either one.
I'm gonna go with Cameron on this, and that Last of Us is perfect in the way it came out. Borderlands 2 had some serious driving issues, and there were some serious things that could be improved upon, except for the writing.
Matt, what are you picking?
I mean, I don't want to pick, honestly, but if it's between the two of those, I've said vehemently many times for The Last of Us does not need a remake.
So you're going Borderlands 2.
It has to be Borderlands then.
Right,
Jason, what were you gonna say?
Borderlands gets nod.
I was going to side with Matt. I'm in the same boat as Matt, but yeah,
I even agree. And I've only ever seen playthroughs and walkthroughs of The Last of Us. Like I've never actually experienced it, but I know all about it and I know what it is. And I know that game's absolutely perfect, but I also know that Borderlands 2 definitely suffered from things that could be improved upon, even though I've probably I soft modded the holy fucking hell out of my Borderlands 2 save file, and it and Super Meat Boy were the only two games that I saved on a flash disk drive to bring over to the Xbox One when it came out. And that was long before Super Meat Boy ever was announced to come to the Xbox One. But yes, Borderlands 2, Butt Stallion.
Cool. Borderlands 2 gets knocked. Next, we have
All the way.
Undead Nightmare and Little Big Planet.
Wasn't Undead Nightmare the Red Dead Redemption?
Yes.
It was a DLC, so that wasn't really a game.
No, it wasn't. It was a standalone game. You didn't have to own RD2 or RDR.
And as much as I hated Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm picking Undead Nightmare here because I would have really liked to see another one of those. And that game was hard as fuck. That game was not easy.
Yeah, it was.
I'm going to go with Little Big Planet here. I'm going to go off the rails on my normal decisions and pick the Sony exclusive because Little Big Planet was,
Jason's picking that. Matt, what are you picking?
Oh, fuck. We got to go to the coin. So let's do Little Big Planet will be heads.
Oh, now it's going to be heads this time because it's been tails the past 2 times.
Well, that probability's on your side then.
He's right. Well, I mean, you got a 50-50 chance of being right,
Little
Cameron.
Big Planet.
Little Big. All right, moving on. We have Vanquish and Alpha Protocol.
Alpha Protocol.
Wait, I gotta look up what Vanquish is here.
Vanquish.
It was like the super fast paced dudes from Capcom that was like in a suit and he could slide across the fucking thing and he shot other fucking robots. It was pretty fucking cool. But Alpha Protocol had a really.
This was Cameron's pick, obviously, because
both these are my games.
Clearly, fucking.
It reminds me of something.
Action. It wasn't even an action third-person shooter video game developed by Platinum Games and published by Sega. Blah blah blah.
Sega, that's not Capcom.
Blah blah. Yeah, I was way off of Capcom, but that's okay.
Because I don't know why I was thinking that. But no, Alpha Protocol had an awesome idea. They just fucking bombed it. So I'm definitely.
Wow, Vanquish got really good reviews.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's not a bad game.
Wow, I never even heard of this shit. I
it's
don't know what the
cool.
fuck I missed here. What is this shit? I'm gonna look at videos of this later.
Okay, so what do you pick? Vanquish, Alpha Protocol. Alpha Protocol is so cool.
Me?
Cool idea.
Me? I am. I'm actually gonna yield here because I've never actually played either one of them. And I'm not going to base my opinion based off of just the reviews I just saw. Yeah, I'm going to actually.
Jason, you're yielding too?
I've never even heard of Vanquish. I'm looking at it now.
I haven't either, and I'm surprised. And like, this shit's got a great
Alpha Protocol gets the nod.
Like, what is this shit that I've never heard of? I'm going to see if it's backwards compatible.
All right, next up,
check this
we have
out.
Mad World
versus
Spec Ops The Line. Spec Ops The Line was
really. Mad World was wild though. That was a Wii game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was like the black and white.
Yeah. The blood was fucking color,
chainsaw.
Right? Yeah. And what was the other game?
No, Spec Ops The Line. I'm taking Spec Ops because I love that game. I actually
Spec Ops had a really good story.
It did. It was fucked up. The ending was so fucked up in that game.
Really, really brutal. But that had a really fun story.
And it was Nolan North was the main guy in it.
He was the main dude.
Like the ending of that game, when it happened, I was like, did not see that coming.
Yeah, so there's 2 for Spec Ops. Jason?
Sorry, I'm still reading Vanquish. What was
That's what I was doing.
Wow, you started something here, Cameron.
Mad World.
I gotta be honest.
Mad World,
Vanquish took us by
Mad World
surprise
and
here.
Spec Ops: The Line.
I've never played Mad World.
But you did play Spec Ops?
I
Third-person
know
shooter?
of Spec Ops. I don't know if I ever played it. Listen, every single first-person shooter, third-person shooter, every single one of these games runs together for me. With like every single Call of Duty, every single Modern Warfare, they might as well be the exact same fucking game.
Have you played Anthem? Because that shit is a piece of trash all by itself.
I don't understand where that came from. So what's your pick?
Excuse
You're
me.
gonna pick Spec Ops or you're gonna go Mad World?
I'm going to go with Spec Ops just because I know exactly
Cool game.
what to expect.
Another game that was really, really cool too, which deserves a shout out. I didn't pick it, and I'm so mad I didn't. Was Army of Two. That game had a lot.
Oh, that was good.
I
That
had
was
considered putting that on the list.
I
but
did
was
too.
like,
I did too. That was good. Army of
That
Two
game
was
had a
good.
lot of. That game had a lot of potential to be good. But
that was
moving
also
on.
Nolan North, I think, was one of the voice actors for one
Was
of the
he?
characters. I'm going to look that up. Yeah, continue though.
All right. Next off, we have the Saboteur and Fable 2. I'm taking the Saboteur because I didn't like Fable 2.
I love Fable 2, but I think the Saboteur, especially with modern graphical capabilities, even though it's the black and white aspect of it, I think it would just look really, really fucking cool now with just modern mechanics and graphics. That game would be so dope. The Saboteur was really cool. I think it was just made too early.
I agree. You're picking Saboteur as well? Matt, you're taking Saboteur?
Yeah.
You know what's interesting?
Jason? Saboteur or Fable 2?
I've never played either. At one point, I had Fable 2, but I got rid of the Xbox before I think it was part of like a GameStop bundle thing.
So you're passing on this one?
Yeah.
Justin?
Yeah, so I just want to add really quick. Last week we were talking. Full Spectrum Warrior came up. Full Spectrum Warrior was developed by Pandemic Studios, which also was the developer behind the Saboteur, and it was the last game they ever made before being absolved by EA yet again. How about that shit, guys?
Moving on, we have the last battle of the first round is Battlefield 1943
or
Portal 2.
I love Battlefield 1943, but I'm giving it to Portal 2.
All right, here we go. The next round. It's going to be a good one. We have
Portal 2.
BioShock and the Stick of Truth.
BioShock.
I'm going Stick of Truth.
BioShock.
I think Justin just wants to fuck with Cameron this week.
No, both of those
Jason-
are my games. Both of those are my games, right? But like, at
No,
the end of the day,
Jason had Stick of Truth, didn't you?
I think I did.
No.
Oh.
I did. No, both of those are my games. But like,
let me just say, I love Stick of Truth. That game was fucking
yeah, but like
so
at the end
good.
of the day, like if you look back at it, what can you really truly approve upon it? Like that game.
That's
Jason, what are you
exactly
picking?
why I'm saying BioShock.
It's up to Jason.
I'm going to go with BioShock. Stick of Truth is
It's perfect. It
You
literally
make
is.
the graphics look better. What are you
No,
going to do?
you
You're going to change
can't.
the whole
You
combat?
can't.
you
The art
can't do
style
it
is
because
what
you
it
have
is.
to keep that graphical style.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
else it's
Like,
not
it is
South
what it is.
So
Park.
BioShock got the nod.
You guys get to go to Canada for the first time. It blows your fucking mind.
Wait, Matt,
Oh my God.
what'd you pick?
BioShock.
That's
BioShock
BioShock, dude. Get the fuck off.
this.
Come on.
Bio.
All right, moving next on. Too Human and Black Flag. Going
Too
Black
Human.
Flag.
Going Too Human.
Black Flag.
Ooh, the coin. So heads will be Black Flag.
I mean, I'm cool with either game, but
Cameron's like,
Hey, heads.
yeah, Black Flag wins. Fuck
wait,
you.
what? I forgot.
I said heads was Black Flag.
Heads was Black
Tails
Flag.
was-
Yeah,
yeah.
Black
All
Flag.
right.
Black Flag moves on.
Boom.
Next, we have Mickey and Far Cry 3.
I'm gonna go with Mickey.
Wow, I was not expecting that. I'm going Far Cry 3.
I'm gonna go last.
I'm going to go with Mickey.
Shit.
That's what
Both
you
of
get for
them
going
are
last,
my
bro.
games. So
Go
To
the
the
coin.
die.
Heads will be Mickey. Get out of my screen, lady. Mickey, it is.
No, it's not. You said heads is Mickey.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry, I've been drinking. Tails.
That is the correct answer.
All
man.
right.
That's why I hold it up to the screen for verification.
We have War for Cybertron and Arkham Asylum.
War for Cybertron.
Cybertron.
I actually have to vote for Cybertron on this one.
Yes.
I've actually never played that, so I'm going to go with Arkham Asylum.
Whoa! Yes! Go to the corner thing!
Go to the corner thing. I think Cameron
I thought Jason picked Cybertron. So
I was just doing that to fuck with you.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So-
I was going to wrap up the show.
So
I was
heads will
about to
be
wrap up the show. He said.
heads will be Batman. Heads will be Batman.
By wrap up,
I don't
he
like
means
that.
rage
Head
quit.
doesn't go for my favor.
Batman it is.
Oh,
You just need to shut the fuck up and be patient, Cameron. I said this last week.
He doesn't
Point.
know
You got
that. He
50
doesn't know that.
cents.
You ever see it? You ever see what happens when Cameron reads a Yelp review? You ever see what happens? It's the greatest thing. I've ever
I have,
seen.
yes, because I've been in
Moving
memes
on.
when he's been
Moving
reading
on.
some of
We had a lady read a Yelp review today. There was black curly hair in her fucking food, and she had black curly hair. Not a single person in the kitchen had a fucking whatever it was hair. They're all shaved heads, and she fucking wrote a Yelp review sitting at the restaurant, and my manager went up to her and was like, "You're really gonna do that? This is like pathetic. You whatever. Like fuck out." I was like, "Yeah, so fuck talk about so fuck." And that piece of shit ass fucking she had no balls, and her fucking poor ass husband was like, "I'm sorry."
Was this in Middletown?
And then she fucking walks out. I was like, "See you later." She says nothing to me, and I'm like, "Bye, sir." And he's like, "Bye, thank you." Yeah, you might be thankful, but your fucking bitch ass.
She's clearly the alpha in the relationship.
Fucking yeah, dude. This
Cameron's triggered, yo.
Oh,
all right,
she
moving
was
on.
Definitely an alpha.
Moving on.
She was an alpha.
Moving on.
Right? Boop, boop, boop.
Moving on.
Dead Space and Halo 3.
Dead Space.
What?
Dead Space.
Oh yes, I agree.
Dead Space.
Sorry, I'm heated now. How's my hair look?
Dead Space.
Dead Space.
Dead Space.
Halo 3 is perfect.
Halo 3 sucks.
Halo 3 is perfect.
Halo
I
3's
literally
not
just I literally just played it the other night on my fucking
Jason.
Series X, and it's
Jason, what are you
perfect.
picking?
Like it's still
I've never
holds up.
played Halo.
Don't.
I've played Halo. I've never got into Halo. I tried it once for like 15 minutes. I'm just like, I put it down.
So Dead Space gets a nod.
Dead Space. And maybe you're right, Jason.
All right, next up we have Borderlands 2 and Little Big Planet.
Wait, what is it?
Borderlands 2 and Little Big Planet.
BL2.
Maybe that really is vodka and Mason jar.
Yo, I'm gonna side with Matt on this and go for Borderlands 2 because
Borderlands.
I'll go Borderlands 2. I just played Sackboy and I feel like Sackboy.
That's what I mean. Like they improved off of Little Big Planet, right? Like they've gotten better at it. But like
I
Borderlands
see how this is gonna fucking
3,
go. Fuck.
It's gonna end up being Dead Space with the winner.
No, I think that there's another clear favorite here. Look on the list. Next, yes, we have Alpha Protocol and Spec Ops: The Line. Alpha Protocol. I love Spec Ops: The Line. Love that game. Again, I just recently bought it.
I'm out of
But
this.
Alpha Protocol had such good potential to be cool. Jason,
My vote doesn't count.
Matt?
I'll say Alpha Protocol.
fucking hot. All right.
I think I know
last-
what Cameron was thinking though. I think I know the clear favorite.
Last but not least,
Bioshock 1.
Portal 2 and the Saboteur.
Portal 2.
Saboteur.
I'm picking the Saboteur.
Portal 2.
All
All
right.
right, then Portal.
I don't like puzzle
Cameron's
games
never
like
played
that.
Portal. He doesn't understand.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not. No, I
I
just don't like. I
understand.
don't like
Well, we're
this
not even
puzzling
testing
thing.
for that right now, but that's what it says.
Portal 2 will be Tails.
Like an eagle.
Portal 2.
I put Tails.
Saboteur is really cool, though. If you're not familiar, check that shit out, too.
100%. All right.
It's a good one.
Last but not least, next round. We're at the
damn it.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Someone
6,
stop
7, 8.
him.
Cool.
Cut
Here we
him
go.
off.
Bioshock 2. I lied. Bioshock 1.
It's definitely vodka. It's all vodka. There's no soda.
Black Flag.
Bioshock.
Bioshock.
Bioshock. Sorry, Cameron.
All right. Next. Far Cry 3.
I guess you should have changed my opinion here, Cameron. Now it's biting you in the ass.
No, it's
dude.
not. I should have put freaking, what's it called? Army of 2 would have been a clear favorite. Far Cry 3 and Batman.
Far Cry.
Batman.
Batman.
Far Cry.
Flip the coin.
Batman will be
Flip
heads.
that fucking coin. I almost put Lego Marvel on
Far
here.
Cry. Sorry, Batman.
You let me down, you fuck. Sorry,
I didn't know my wife was over.
Wow. All right, Dead Space
Uh-huh.
and Borderlands 2.
Dead Space. All the way.
I'm picking Dead Space.
Dead Space. Dead Space. Dead Space.
We'll
Justin?
go with Dead Space.
All right.
We'll go with
Last
Dead
but not least, Alpha Protocol
Bye, Alpha Protocol.
and Portal 2.
Portal 2.
Matt, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Sorry, no. Come on, dude.
Fuck,
Come
I
on.
had
I
my
know what this is
freaking-
going to come
I
down
had-
to.
I'm
I
telling
had
you right
my
now.
chance.
I know.
I had my
Bioshock and Dead
chance.
Space, and I'm voting for
Yeah,
Dead
it's really
Space.
gonna be Bioshock.
unfortunately.
I had my chance to get rid of fucking Portal 2, and it was a
If it
fucking coin.
comes down to Bioshock 1 and Dead Space, as much as I like Bioshock, I would rather have a Dead Space 1 remake. No contest there. Straight up. It's already pre-voted. Listen, Bioshock, I know Bioshock, and they're already working on a Bioshock 4 apparently.
Yeah,
so
but
there's
he's
going to be
not,
something
what's his
new
name's
coming
not
up.
involved.
Ken Levine, I know,
Yeah, Ken
but
Levine's
still,
not involved. And like he's like the brainchild, like, you know, and there's always a lighthouse.
see.
You know.
All right, there's always a lighthouse, and there's also a lighthouse guiding me to the final four. We have Bioshock.
Cameron, would you kindly read the next fucking question?
Nice try.
Oh,
There's
he
no question,
did the thing
so I'm not
there.
gonna.
Hey,
Bioshock and Far Cry 3.
Bioshock.
Bioshock.
I'm down to it.
Dead Space and Portal 2.
Dead Space.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We go with Portal.
I'm taking Dead. Fuck.
Either way, it's a win for me. Both of these are my games. I don't really fucking care.
So
I think everybody had Dead Space, just so you know.
Yeah,
Maybe-
Dead
maybe not
Space
Jason.
will be.
No, I picked Portal, Cameron. It's a tie.
Yeah, so we
No,
gotta
no,
do the
on the
coin.
list.
Oh, okay.
Dead Space will be heads.
Oh, that fucks me every time.
Dead Space.
Yes! Yes!
So,
All right.
Dead Space it is.
Dead Space it is, yo. It's Dead Space.
Final two.
Yeah.
We've come down to this.
Final
Is
two. It's Dead Space.
Army of Two and
No.
Dino Crisis.
Oh, wait. We have a new challenger. Turok has entered the battlefield.
Oh, that man, my bad.
I was just spit a bunch of water all over my tablet. Thanks.
So, Dead Space against what?
Bioshock.
Bioshock.
Oh,
Bioshock.
both
Dead
of my
Space.
games. That's interesting.
I love both. Dead Space though. Really.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Dead Space.
I'm thinking
Bioshock.
Yeah.
Dead Space gets the nod. Dead Space just has like it's like one of those things where like I don't know, for like a space game, the closest thing that anything ever came to that, I guess you could say, just hear me out, would be like Alien Isolation,
Colonial-
maybe.
Colonial, no,
I would say
Alien
Isolation.
Colonial, yeah. Which one made you hide from the alien?
Isolation.
Yeah, that one.
Isolation.
Yeah,
that one was
that's
good.
yeah. I would agree with you on that. That fuck that fucking Xenomorph. Fuck.
That game,
Very
I think
intelligent.
that game is on Games Pass actually.
Oh, now you're fluffing the Games Pass.
I got a free copy of that at one point, so I'm gonna check that.
Yeah,
check my notes here. real quick.
that fucking that isolation game, man.
Shout out to Dead Space for getting the nod this week.
I'm happy.
Great game. Great game.
That was actually like the first
Great
game
game.
I picked. Like it was like right
Yeah, I
immediately.
have a free copy of that, so I can replay that in inventory.
Immediately, I was
Nice.
like Dead Space.
I mean the only
Yeah.
other games I would like to give a big shout out to were obviously Alpha Protocol, and
Batman.
Too Human. Long live those two games.
Two Human was pretty.
Long
good.
live those two.
D-
That
Dead
game was
Space
terrible.
As much as Justin doesn't like Dead Space 3, and I agree with him, that game did give birth to one of the probably my favorite lines in like any video game. There's a scene towards the end of that where he's there where Isaac's with Carver, and they're like looking out over like this giant fucking swath of like just shit and difficulty, and there's these cult members are like they're trying to catch up with them, and he's like they're just talking about how like Carver like made some bad decisions and shit like that, and people died, and he's trying to come to terms with it. He's like, Isaac says, "Good men mean well. We just don't always end up doing well." And I don't know why I love that line so much, but it's stuck with me for. I mean, that game is probably almost
I think it's 11 years
10
old.
years old now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really, and that's the best part about Isaac Clarke as a character is he's not a hero. He's like a fucking 40-something-year-old engineer who's fighting a nightmarish race of creatures with power tools in space.
My buddy is actually playing through Dead Space 3 right now, and like literally right now as we're recording, and he messaged me a little while ago. Why the fuck is there crafting in this fucking game?
Yeah, that was terrible.
Fucking bullshit. This is like the Resident Evil 6 of the Dead Space franchise.
There was kind of crafting in Dead Space 1, wasn't there?
There was
not as like
okay,
this.
yeah.
I wouldn't know actually. I played through Dead Space 1 with the plasma cutter just for the achievement.
The lulz. I think I mentioned it on a previous podcast. Dead Space 3 though had one of the moment that scared the shit out of me when you find like the ancient alien race in that game. It's almost like a precursor race, and they were infected by the xenomorphs at once. And you're in like an area, and it's completely covered in like fog, and these giant fucking aliens just start coming out of nowhere. It's horrifying, but otherwise, that game was really not that great. They lost their way after the first one. 2 was cool, but it was like horror survival for 1, horror survival action for 2, and then just pure action for like 3. It was like Resident Evil. Like it declined to like more and more and more action as it went on.
It's going to be really interesting to see what they do with this. With
for those of you out there right now playing Dead Space 3, why?
Yeah.
Why do this to yourself?
The suit looked really cool in Dead Space 2 when Isaac's upgrade to his suit was really fucking
play
sweet.
Without a friend. Shame on you.
Fuck. I want to watch the movies too.
The Dead Space movies?
Mm-hmm. They made like animated
movies, bro.
They were really good.
They're on Netflix?
Yeah,
I think they're on Netflix, and I think they're on Amazon Prime too.
They were on Netflix.
Really?
At one point, yeah.
They're really, really good.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
And they're
Dead Space
violent
movie.
as fuck too.
Yeah.
Which one's the first
Scary
one?
shit.
Downfall?
Well,
I mean,
if they're not on Netflix, you can always just watch Tipping the Aquila Rift on fucking Love Death Robots and fucking get the same fucking.
Yeah.
Love Death Robots is fucking weird.
That was awesome, dude.
That show's getting to season 2 at some point.
Real fast before we wrap up, I gotta say the weirdest episode of Love Death Robots was the one with the Asian chick that's like running around Hong Kong naked, and I couldn't tell if that was animated or if that was fucking real. I was like, this is
they just hired a lady to run around.
There was naked. A lot of them that were weird, like the one that has the time loop where she watches him kill her and he watches.
That was weird too. Jason, have you seen this show?
Have you seen Love Death Robots? Jason,
I probably wouldn't watch it with your wife unless she's into that sort of stuff.
Jason,
it's a little strange.
It's like 16 short stories all done in different animation styles, kind of like the Animatrix or Halo Legends, because they both did the same thing. But like these all have different animators, but like they all deal with sci-fi tropes, and like some of the shit is. Yeah, after it's over, it's just like your brain, it fucking hurts because it's like, what the fuck did I just watch and what am I thinking about? And then the next one starts and then it's just like, okay, cool. Like I would recommend Love Death Robots to anybody. Like that shit is an amazing watch and a mind fuck and a half.
Yeah.
Almost as much as a mind fuck as Dead Space.
Well, speaking
of Dead Space, I was going to say, Cameron, both those movies are on Amazon Prime.
And both those movies got rated a 42% Rotten Tomato and a 28% Rotten Tomato.
Dude,
did I just see a fucking furry in the trailer?
Yes, you did.
Dude,
furry?
Jason, watch Love Death Robots, bro. Like,
it's
I got to tell you, like, I'm telling you, like, man,
someone was smoking massive amounts of...
there is some shit in there that it's like Twilight Zone for like, man, I can't.
Oh shit!
Cam, I just wrote it down. It's on.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Check it out later.
Literally, like they're like some of them were like meh, but then there's a very good few that are just like, what the fuck.
Okay,
Sunny's Edge, like the first episode I watched. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm done.
Before we wrap this up, because I know this is on par with the. Both of those Dead Space movies will be leaving Amazon Prime in 8 days, so watch them before they go. And also, the Dante's Inferno animated they did is also available on there, and that is leaving in 8 days as well. So if you haven't seen that, watch that shit.
I'll try to rip through the two of those, but cool.
It's fucking sweet.
Well, that does it for us then today. Next week, we're going to go back to regular chat unless someone comes up with a cool idea for a bracket, because I do think the brackets are kind of cool. But I'll let you guys decide on that because once again, this is why I'm 100% Alpha Beta Gold. Where you can follow us on Instagram at WII Facebook.com/WII Nerd, and listen to new episodes every Monday on YouTube and your favorite podcast service. So, Justin, if you drunkenly heard me before, I said
I did.
Okay, cool. So if anyone comes with a bracket idea, let us know. We'll put together. I think the 32 games.
I think that worked. It was a lot better than last week where we had 90 something. It was awful.
Well,
not that again.
No, I think 8. We all pick 8 games, and
so we're like at current gen now, right? Like, I mean,
yeah, we don't have to do current gen. We could do it if someone wants to pull up, come up with another bracket.
Let's do a bracket about games that we know that Cameron hates, and just vote for the best one.
Oh, I love this idea. This is the best idea we've ever had.
I'll let. Yeah,
three against one. How about
I will let you guys build a list. Between the 3 of you, without me knowing, of 32 games you know for a fact that I would hate, and I'll vote which one. We could do a bracket on them, and then I'll vote. I'll have to.
Well,
vote.
Cool. We have 15 games, or well, let's say 13 games, because we could vote for literally every Final Fantasy game.
I want to be the guy that movie the game.
What?
I want to be the guy that movie the game.
Oh. I'm
Matt
Cameron
knows.
James.
Only Matt knows.
Jason Porter, Microsoft's finest, just Matt. Until next time, we're out.